After answering 26,000 comments, it's safe to say I might know something about this subject. If you're a YouTube creator, viewer, or ever left a comment on a video, good or bad, you're gonna learn something. If you wanna miss out on all the juicy bits, use the chapter markers on the video or in the description below. Yes, if you left a nasty comment on one of my videos, you might see it shown in this video. Once you do that, it's in the public domain, and besides, I never have a problem calling out people who haven't learned to grow a pair of manners. Longest sentence ever. We're gonna cover, as of July 2020, how to view your comments, what YouTube allows you to do and not do, answer all the comments about comments from a previous video, show YouTube creators a few things they didn't know about comments and likes, give tips on how to get more viewers using the comment system, see what happens to your comments on the YouTube creators end, see a demo on using YouTube Studio on both computer and iPad, how I handle a bazillion comments, and give everyone some tips and advice on dealing with comments on both ends, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Feel like I could have shortened that sentence down. People change. I made a video in 2018 that showed how to view all your comments and had no idea it would be so popular. That video alone is nearing 2,000 comments all by itself. The most left comment was people who had previously left bad or nasty comments, had grown up a little bit, now wanted to find and delete those comments. Many said they couldn't believe what a hole they were a few years back. Kind of restores your faith in humanity, doesn't it? Nasty spam, comments, links. Okay, this segment is for those silly people, I use the term loosely, who like to leave nasty comments on YouTube videos, and yes, the minute you did that, it became public domain and everyone gets to see who you are and how you should really get a life. I'm lucky. I don't get many, but I've had my share. First, any channel over 10,000 subscribers has learned to ignore you, so why waste your time? That's beyond me. I can only claim insanity on your part, and your mama probably doesn't know what you're doing. Plus, we all know just leaving nasty comments and spam is not all you're doing on the internet. Bet you someone just flipped out and bailed on the video. When YouTubers get a nasty comment, several things can happen, all a waste of your time. 1, it ends up in YouTube spam, so you've wasted your time. We delete them. 2, it ends up in the YouTube review tab, so you've wasted your time. We delete them. 3, it ends up on the video. We click spam, so you've wasted your time and it gets deleted. 4, actually that would be 8. 4, when you spam our channels with links, YouTube always flags them and no one ever gets to see them, so you wasted your time and we delete them. 5, if you persist, we simply report you on YouTube as spam and block you, so you wasted your time, and although you may think you're leaving comments on your videos, they never show up again. 6, if we are feeling pesky, we allow you to come and engage you in a series of BS just for fun, making you think we actually gave a crap about your comment, completely tying up you and wasting your time. You don't think we know you are playing the game? Get a reaction! Of course we do, and we trap you in your own game. It can be fun when we're really bored. Here comes the judge. The people who complain about being a judge, the same people who do stupid things. You're gonna arrive at some future date sooner or later and be amazed that, yes, you will be judged for your past actions. Oh no! Or you're already an angry, hate the world person and haven't realized that A, you made your own dirty bed and are sleeping in it. Oof, that sounds nasty, doesn't it? And B, you can change yourself into someone people don't despise. What? Whether you like it or not, one day you're gonna be interviewed for a job that pays real money, or want to do something you really want to do, and whether you like it or not, the company is going to check your social media and see if you are a person they can trust or a person they don't want to hire and pay, and no, that's not illegal, and no, you can't do anything about it. Let's see. Joe Hader. Huh, this guy's a total and trust me, thinking you'll be anonymous on the internet is laughable at best. Let me show you. Your only option right now is to delete all the bad crap you've been spewing around. In a lot of cases, it never gets deleted off the internet. That one comment thinking it was funny making some sexual remark towards some lady, may one day close the door on your future. The solution. One way to bury all that nastiness you thought was so cool is start posting a ton of positive comments on social media and YouTube in an attempt to bury all that bad crap you thought was so funny at the time. I would start now, as in 1 or 10 years, it will be too late. I'll show you later how to see all your comments on YouTube and delete the ones you want to get rid of. For other social media, you're on your own. Sub for sub. For those that don't know this, some starting out on YouTube fall for sub comments, meaning You subscribe to my channel, I'll subscribe to yours. I get you've got a YouTube channel, and you want people to come to your channel and view your videos and subscribe. But 1, sub for sub is against YouTube policies, and if you want to have your YouTube channel shut down, you just keep doing that. 2, no one other than a very small YouTube channel is going to do that. 3, larger channels ignore and delete those comments, so you've wasted your time. 4, oops. It immediately tells everyone seeing that comment that you are new and needy and not a channel worthy of a subscription. 5, getting subscribers on YouTube is a long game, as in years. If you aren't willing to play, stop trying. There are other silly things you might do. Hey, check out this video I just made. Paste link. As covered, that link is gonna get flagged and deleted, and if it does show up on the video, the YouTube creator will delete it. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye-bye. That YouTube creator spent years working on their YouTube channel, and they know the way to get YouTube to like and promote their channel is to keep people watching videos on YouTube. Any comment made that might take someone away from the YouTube creator's channel will not be welcomed and most likely deleted. Why people continue to do this is beyond me. Yep, there it is. I can only surmise they don't know any better or don't really care. Gain subscribers the right way. I cover this and many other tested techniques in my new YouTube Academy course, but here's a freebie. If you spend at least 1 time slot a day seeking out similar channels to yours, even the big channels, and leave a good, supportive comment, bing, on each of them regularly, not about you, but about them or their video, people will eventually see you're a good person and they might click on your avatar and check your channel out. There's also a method you can use to bury all those nasties you left in previous years, so when someone starts checking you out, they see all your goodness. If you want to see all the secrets to growing a YouTube channel, check out my new YouTube Academy course. See, that wasn't long at all. That was like the shortest commercial ever, right? You didn't have to sit there for 3.5 minutes watching this commercial. Yeah, I saved you some time. Really, I have to add this to the video. Yeah. I was gonna say 10%, but I'll just use 20% to be safe. The biggest error any YouTuber makes is thinking that these bad actors are everywhere, that there are so many of them and the world is full of haters. I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! True. I hate you! I hate you! Oh, I hate you! I hate you! I hate everybody! There are 2 problems with this. 1, that is not true. These 20%, 10%, 15%, 18%, I don't frickin' know. These 20% of these people, they make all the noise and leave all the nasty comments. If you don't feed something, it dies. I'm awful hungry. That reminds me, I'm frickin' starving and I don't wanna die. I'll be right back. Nothing in my teeth, is there? When you don't feed the 20% and ignore them, don't justify your actions to these insane people. They realize you're not gonna play their game and they slink off to some other channel. Just ignore them, they go away. There are too many good people in the world that you should pay your attention to. The small percentage of people like this. Like this? No, like this. This small percentage of people don't deserve a single ounce of your attention. Oh, before I forget, this is for the bad hats. I know nowadays everyone gets an award. You feel entitled to say whatever you want to whomever you want, no matter how offensive to the other 80% of the world, us, who are my friends. If you decide not to be a coward hiding behind your computer and do this in real life, you'll see some guy on the other side of the street cheering on as someone punches you in the face. That will be me. Woo! Get him! Woohoo! Yeah! Woo! Yes! Well done! See, now someone's gonna say, oh, you're condoning violence on YouTube. You're terrible. Communication, it's a skill. I have seen highly paid people in the heat of the moment fired from their jobs for posting a nasty comment about their company or a client of the company. You know, these people, I was working with them and they're like such buttheads. I mean, I can't believe the way they run their business. You're fired! On social media, YouTube, or an email, or in life, if you're pissed off, walk away and come back to it.
Cat just puked on the floor. Will you do the dishes? Quit watching videos. Dog for a walk. Dog for a walk.
Your video sucks, man. I hate you.
Walk.
Wait. Cancel. Just, yeah. Hey, great video, man. On social media, YouTube, or email, or in life, if you're pissed off, walk away and come back to it. Usually you'll see it wasn't all that important, have a calmer head. My head's calm. And not create future upsets for yourself and others that you can never take back. Oh man, can you hear that airplane? There's an airplane. Communication is a skill, and it's something you should practice daily to correct. The deciding factor is always Would you like to be talked to like that or not? The best rule if you don't want to see what you're doing or saying on the front page of a newspaper or TV show, now in the future, don't say it. I don't think that applies to Cylons. Whoa. See all YouTube comments. Recently, YouTube drastically changed things in their entire system and dumped what used to be called Creator Studio.
You have a YouTube app, which is YouTube's viewing app for a smart device such as an iPad or a phone. For YouTube creators and channels, you have YouTube Studio, which is accessed from your browser, and an app for phones and pads, also called YouTube Studio. The desktop browser experience and the app are not even remotely the same. If you want to deal with only one product, run a browser on your phone or smart device and access your channel like you would normally on a computer. Both the desktop browser method and the app method have their pros and cons. If you have a YouTube channel login, I suggest you using the YouTube app expecting to get the same features and comment handling that you do in the others.
Confused? Yeah, many people are. The apps. This is the straight YouTube app, and as with all YouTube products, if you aren't logged in, you don't get a lot. When you run the YouTube app, you get some feeds from your subscriptions and a hodgepodge of other stuff too. All the things you really want are on the top right icon, and when you select something, it's gonna take you to the YouTube Studio app, making this app, in my opinion, a total freaking waste of time. View every comment. On your computer or desktop or device, if you go through a browser, that's where most of the sanity is. I would suggest bookmarking your channel, or if you like, you can bookmark various places you always go, such as the channel, upload, comments area, video, etc. Let's go to the YouTube Studio in the comments, since that's what this video is all about. This is where I handle all my comments, seeing what I've replied to or not. This is people commenting to me on my videos. Many get confused about this, and I see why. To view all the comments, go back to your channel and choose Your Data in YouTube. Here's where all the goods are, and you can see and control everything from here. Click on Your YouTube Dashboard More. I'll click on the 100+ comments. This takes you to all the comments you ever made, and you can click the right-hand side buttons to look at all sorts of things. For instance, if I go to live chat, I can see all the live stream chat messages I've ever made. Back to comments. This is every comment I've made on any video. It's not great, and I hope YouTube will one day beef this area up. There are no sorting options by date. It doesn't show the video commented on, and there's no search. That search bar up top is the same YouTube search bar for searching all of YouTube. But you can see all the videos you've ever commented on. Another thing here that is quite irritating is you have to scroll, and instead of showing you pages like they used to, they now use this dynamically loading thing as you scroll down. This can take forever. The more you scroll, the longer it takes to load them. The real pain is if you're looking for some comment you made 5 years ago, you'll be scrolling and loading for hours. But at least you can get to it. Loading, loading, loading. I am hopping. Hopping? Man, this is gonna be a long video. I am hoping YouTube will be watching this video and somehow optimize this area and add some features for those of us needing to see these comments. You'll notice on the 3 dots menu, you can edit any of these comments or delete them. Yours may be easier as I make and leave a lot of comments on other people's videos, not only for reasons already mentioned, but any video I happen to watch or I like, I give the person support for their efforts. See? Good citizen. This also shows comments I made in reply to other comments on my own videos, and note, these are my comments, which is why you don't see my channel icon next to the comment. Clicking any of these comments will take you to the video you left the comment on. If you have a community channel on your tab, you can also go see those and your like comments. Again, these are your likes and comments. I don't have watch history or search history enabled, so I'll see nothing there. Another thing to note is this Manage All Activity option. Choose Other Google Activity, and you can see your activity on apps, ads, other YouTube data, the whole schmear. Schmear? What the heck is a schmear? Define schmear. For example, I can view all the likes and dislikes on every video, and again, you can't sort any of these, and you have to go through that new scrolling loader thing. I do hope more control is added to this in the future, but for now, you can click the 3 dots to delete a like or dislike, or click the trash can to delete any days of likes or dislikes. Studio app on iPad. I'm not gonna go through all the differences, but I will say using the iPad version of the Studio app, often to answer comments and check on my channel, is great. And I have to thank my friend Curtis for turning me onto this app years ago at a conference. It's convenient when I'm not at a computer, traveling, or just hanging out on my back porch. The only thing to be aware of is there are 2 different areas for comments, and they don't quite work in concert with each other. Like that. I don't know what that is. The first and my most used notification is the one at the top. I click it and it shows me how many recent comments I made and takes me to the comments section. I can answer all these comments made on my iPad. I just breeze through these, and I use the voice command built into the iPad as my typing skills suck. I always like to heart the person for leaving a nice comment, as they took the time out of their day to leave a comment, and I sincerely appreciate that, and many times their name to be more personal. I also like my own comment, no other reason than I'm quickly scanning through these later, I can see I answered the comment. When you're all done in this area, you can tap the hamburger-looking icon, clear all these notifications until the next round. If you bop back out of the notifications, notice the comments section on the left, and tapping that shows me all my comments. It's really odd that I find more comments left there on the notifications, but that's okay. I usually handle the notifications and pop over here just to pick up any more leftovers. Leftovers? Like food, right? No. Usually I see there's a reply to the comment and a like, which shows me I answered that. At the top, you'll notice comments that are published, meaning they made it onto the video, and dropping down that, you'll see held for review and likely spam, which is where the comments containing links or what YouTube has flagged as spam, usually correct, land. Like the desktop product, you can approve, report, or delete any comments here. Back in the comments area, you also see the 3 dots where you can remove the comment, report it as a spam, which will remove it, and also hide the user from the channel, meaning they can comment away and it will never be shown. Very useful for nasty people. Also notice this avatar at the top, and when I click there, I can go to my other channel, see I have no notifications, click on comments, see I've replied to them all, and click back to my main channel. I'm not going to go through the phone implementation. I suggest if that's how you want to do this, you just get familiar with it. Also, I don't have an Android phone or an Android device, so I can't really do it. By the way, doesn't work as a phone. A comment on comments. I consider a comment like real life. When someone talks to me and I ignore them, it's pretty rude, which is why I answer all comments no matter what they are. Hello? Hello? Earth to Kevin. Although I suggest every YouTube creator answer all comments made on their videos, that's my thing. I must admit, I spend a lot of time answering comments made, and I have no idea how I would handle a channel if I had like 1 million subscribers and thousands of comments per day, like some channels do. I'd be okay with that, and hitting the subscribe button now gets me closer. It's really a personal decision on your part. Again, it's just my thing. Surprise! When YouTube changed their system around recently, I was all of a sudden confronted with thousands of comments left on my videos I was never notified of back to 8 years ago. Sure, I could have blown them off, but as you might have guessed, I have a thing about answering comments, so I started a quest to answer all of these newly appearing comments, apologizing to these people for not seeing it, and I've been working on this for days. I'm doing that for 2 reasons. One, as discussed, I think it's rude for people to say something and not be acknowledged for taking the time to do so, and 2, I want my comment notifications area clean, so I only see what recent comments have been made and I can handle them when I have time. Email notifications. I also leave email notifications on, so every time someone comments, I get an email. I've tried to use that to answer comments, but clicking on the email to reply, waiting for the video to load, and getting to the comment takes way too much time, so I delete those emails and use the comment notification and comments area to handle them. Well, you should get a faster internet connection and a better computer. No, and 500 up and 500 down, I think I'm okay. Why don't I turn off the comment notification emails then? Because if I stop seeing those emails come in, I know something's wrong. It hasn't happened often, but I've posted videos when I accidentally turned off comments on the video, or worse, I think I posted a video and it was left unlisted as I never made it public. Only twice, oh man, I need to work on this. Only twice has something silly occurred, like YouTube not sending out notifications to my subscribers when I posted a video, and having this system in place, I was able to catch it and correct it. For me, it's a good quality control check on my videos. My own pinned comment. Every video I make, I leave a comment on it and pin it to the top of the video. That way I can offer more opinions and generally thank people for being a supporter of the channel. Many include a link to something so they don't have to go searching through the video description looking for a link. Oddly enough, YouTube Studio shows my comments as unanswered comment, so I usually add a reply to my own comment, as I found recently I had hundreds of comments that I made showing up in my comments feed, which I don't need to see when I'm trying to handle everyone else's comments. I know that was confusing. It's confusing for me. It's engagement. Wow, can you hear that? There's a train now. Another thing covered in my new YouTube Academy course is how YouTube picks up your videos as something to promote. One of these categories is engagement, and although it's not why you're answering the comments, it does help YouTube see that you're engaging with people and helps your videos. So every comment that is made and every comment responded to is just another engagement as far as YouTube is concerned, and it doesn't matter what the comment content is. Also, as a side note, don't get bent out of shape about a thumbs down unless you have like 1,000 thumbs down and maybe 2 up. YouTube still doesn't care. Every time I post a video, some person downvotes the video 10 seconds after it's posted, so they didn't even watch it. More importantly, I don't care. So in the end, if you're getting bad comments and downvotes, just smile and mentally thank all those nice people for the engagement.
Your video sucks and you should just go get poopy on your face.
Oh, thanks, man. Language culture barriers. In the far past, the past is over there apparently. In the far past, I reacted once negatively to someone who left what I thought was a bad comment and a poke at my character, later to find out they don't really speak English, which is the only language I speak. Make sure you really understand what the person is saying before reacting to it, as it might just be they're saying something, translating it to English from their language, and they might not be saying what you think they are saying. And a note to non-English speaking people, the reverse is always true. Always give commenters always give commenters the benefit of the doubt. If there's any question, ask. You'll know their character by their response. Sex, race, religion, etc. So look, I have no tolerance for anyone making any bad comment regarding sex, color, race, creed, culture, religion, politics, bad negative news. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and I don't care what your thing is. The only way I know you is from how you leave a comment. There's a hint there. I immediately delete those comments as any response just continues what I consider an affront to all my friends and viewers on my channels, and I don't need to forward any of that in any way. I don't block them as I know people get pissed off in some moment, make a comment, and regain their sensibilities later. If it continues from the same person, I mute or block them forever as I don't need them in my life. I do the same in real life too. The experts. I get comments all the time from people giving me expert advice on my videos, usually with an undercurrent of nastiness. I've checked every time I get one of these, and every time the person has no videos on their channel, no creds, is asserting their own self-importance, or just trying to create an upset.
Will use your microphones tuned to the phase magnetation of the Earth, then I would be able to
delete. Anyone who's truly an expert in their field would never do this to another person. Ignore these types of comments or delete them. It's just another troll trying to get you to react. I am the law. Don't assume everyone means to leave a negative comment on your videos or is trying to get a reaction out of you. You can usually tell, and if they're those types of people, you react, they win at the stupid game they are playing called, I'm really bored and jealous. I can't do what you do. Let me see if I can upset you. Just don't play their game. However, realize some people may say something meaning one thing and you happen to take it another way. If it upsets you, read it again without all your added emotion. Truly see what their intention is and maybe ignore the bad points and only acknowledge the good points of their comment. If they're one of those people, trust me, they'll come back at you and you can take action as warranted by deleting the comment or blocking them from commenting on any future videos. You don't owe anyone. You don't have to explain or justify or make excuses for making videos, how you look, your content, whether you have ads or not, whether you make money or not, nothing. Zip, nada. Apparently those are nada and zip things. I would highly suggest you write this on a piece of paper somewhere and drill it down code. If you find yourself having to explain, justify, or make excuses to someone for something they think you were doing wrong, stop. My agenda. I wanted to share this with anyone who handles or makes comments on YouTube, hopefully to add some sanity to the world and let people who are playing the bad actor game know you can correct your actions. If you used to be one of those people and stopped doing that, forgive yourself, move on, and let YouTube creators, especially those beginning their channels, how they know not to feed these trolls in any way, shape, or form. We all know what you're doing. They do not deserve any of your attention, like mosquitoes are simply a distraction. Oh, you kind of cool if you could, get a crummy comment and like, ugh. I'd love to hear your views on this in the comment below, and yes, your comment will be answered. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And trust me, thinking you'll be anonymous on the internet is laughable. And trust me, thinking you'll be anonymous. And trust me, thinking you'll be anonymous on the internet is laughable. And trust me, thinking. If you want all the YouTube secrets to going channel, if you want to see all the secrets to growing a new you. Another thing covered in my new to YouTube attack. On social media, YouTube, or email, or in life. Oh, Here's a tip. Turn off your phone if you happen to be using it for doing stuff on your camera, because if someone calls, it'll go doot 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 doot. I'm not going to go through the phone. I'm not going to go through the phone. I don't have an Android phone. I immediately delete those comments as any response. I immediately delete those comments. Because